Hello. How you all doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. So, a Q&A, eh? This is the first time that I'm doing this. Hopefully not the last. It all really depends on if you guys actually enjoy this, then maybe I'll do another one in the kind of near future. But yeah, this is going to be a challenge for me too because, I've never done this before. So editing-wise and how to put it all together so it's as enjoyable for you as possible is definitely a challenge. But hopefully you like what I've come up with. But yeah, so quick story short, I have a Discord channel, and in the Discord channel I made a separate page for Q&As so people could ask me anything, and when it got to a certain amount of questions that I felt like I can make a video out of this, that's exactly what I bloody well did. So here it is. These are all the questions that some of my fellow little homeless people have asked me. Hope you enjoy the questions and I hope you enjoy the answers. But yeah, let's get right to it. Uteraptor4260 has asked me, what's your Fave Evrima update? That's gotta be probably update 4.5, simply because the game looked its best. I mean, it was absolutely gorgeous. I remember looking back at some old videos and I was like, damn, how is this older than what I currently upload? I mean, to be fair, the graphics have gone a bit better now since update 5. Update 5 was a horror show, in my opinion. It just looked so bad. Going from update 4/4.5, because it kind of came out at the same time, right? The game never looked so good. And simply for that, that's one of the main reasons why I like that. And of course, Paki came out, which was the last playable. We're not going to really count humans, are we? Because most people play this game because it's a dinosaur game, not because of humans. But yeah, Paki, and I'm a Paki main. So yeah, definitely has to be update 4.5. Alright, but the next question is from Honey123. How many hours do you have on the Isle? I currently have 1,019 hours. Sorry, I'm being an idiot. 1,091 hours. 0.4. So yeah, a good amount of hours, I'd say. Definitely shows that I've played the game. Probably not as much as I would say some people think, because there's a lot of people in my Discord that have doubled that, tripled that. Panzer has asked, what inspired you to start your own channel? Okay, we're going deep with these questions, eh? Now, that is a question that I don't think I've even thought about myself, so I'm going to try and answer it without bullshitting you, to try and make it sound poetic, because that's not really who I am. It's pretty much as simple as I wanted to start YouTube. I wanted to do it because I was sick and tired of working in like retail jobs and stuff like that. I felt like there was more I could do with my life, and I knew YouTube would be, still is, a massive grind, let's say. You know, it does take a lot of time from you. It's like a second job that doesn't pay you for a very long time, and then when you do start getting paid, it's not a lot of money at all, you know, at least for right now. Like, I literally got my first payment 2 days ago from YouTube after hitting, you know, the 1,000 subscriber mark. And yeah, it wasn't a lot, but it was probably more than I thought. But yeah, still, it's not a lot. Like, it's not enough to live your life, you know, or survive. Not yet, anyway. Hopefully that will change one day, but we'll see. But yeah, pretty much I wanted to do something a bit more entertaining where I can kind of express myself. And pretty much when I do YouTube videos, I've always liked memes and meme videos and funny stuff, something that you can kind of sit back with and just, you know, relax. You don't have to really use the stresses from the day. The whole point of my videos are pretty much to have fun with them, sit back and relax, like I always pretty much say. Eat some pizza, eat some grass, whatever it is you weirdos eat, right? Hopefully that kind of answers your question. Big Lizard, what do you think about Kanis and mix packers? Okay, if you've seen my videos, probably can tell that I don't think much of them. I don't like mix packing, and I don't like Kanis. Mixed packing more. Kanis, it depends, because it's that's probably even more controversial than mixed packers if you think about it. Mixed packers is very black and white. You otherwise don't like it or you do. I mean, I know there's people that might chill with, let's say you might be a Kano and there's a baby Uter there and you're just chilling. I don't really count that as mixed packing, because until you start using that to fight people, then it's mixed packing, you know. But I do want to note that I do not count Herbie's mixed packing as mixed packing, because I feel like it's quite a natural thing for herbivores to be together. That's kind of the mixed packing. Now the Kanis, it really depends. I don't disagree with it if it's in your diet. For example, if you're a Kano and you need to eat Kano because it's part of your diet, I don't see a problem with it. I have a problem with it only if you kind of two-call people and let them feel safe, do something snaky like that, and then kill them for it. That's a bit of a dick move. But cannibalism, if it's on your diet, go crazy. Treat another Kano like it's a boar. You're hungry? Go eat it. I don't think there's any problem with that. But Kanis, of course, like Uteraptors, killing other Uteraptors, again, is a bit of a dick move. Anyway, let's get to the next question. Miss T Bloss, which do you feel is better, no rules or rules? Servers, and why? Personally, for me, I prefer no rules, but that's mainly only because most of the ruled servers I've ever played in have rules that I really don't like, that I feel like make it really unnatural, like body down rule. It just stops all the fun in the path. I like to go around and feel active in a game, not just be like, oh, we've killed one Arno, let's say, now I need to wait for this body and someone needs to free call me if they want to go away, or 2 call me, but someone has to stay at the body until it's finished. I don't like rules like that, and especially the ones where I've played in certain servers like Noobs. That's actually where I first started out, by the way, in the Isle and Legacy. I was playing a noob server, and it's simply the fact of you have to free call someone to go fight them. For example, when you're an Allo, your ambush is what you're one of the main things about Allo, you know, apart from the high bleed as well. If I have to free call someone, what's the point in me using the ambush? That literally takes away a whole mechanic for me for one dino. Instead of being a bitch about it and just complaining about it, I pretty much just went into no rules server, because it's easier in some ways. I mean, of course, you have to deal with mixed packers, you have to deal with Kanis. I don't know, I guess it feels a bit more natural. No rules is definitely more fun. Anyway, let's get to the next question. The next one is from Sauna. Hopefully I'm pronouncing the name right and it's not sauna, but I'm presuming it's Sauna. Are there any new dinosaurs you're excited about that are going to be released in the future updates? Pretty much all of them. I don't think there's any dino that I'm not excited for, because they're all going to be fun and they're going to add to the ecosystem, which makes the whole game feel more alive and better. I would have to say dinos like Baryonyx, Spino, even Trike. I'm looking forward to them, but I can't really tell you what dino I'm most fixated on, like, oh yeah, let's get it, because I like playing dinosaurs in general. I'm a bit of a dinosaur nerd, so I'm not too much of like, it has to be this dinosaur or nothing. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be playing this game, because Paki is right now the dino I prefer playing. It's the one that everyone looks at me like, oh, that's my main dino, but it probably would not be my main dino if there was another 10 dinos to choose from. I'd probably still play it a lot, because there's nothing more satisfying than breaking stuff with your head. Biscuit, what is your favorite dinosaur outside the game, and why is it your favorite? Oh wow, okay, that is a hard question to answer. I would probably say that all my favorite dinosaurs are coming into the Isle, regardless whether you want to count the next probably 10 years that's going to take for them to add these dinosaurs in. I'm a basic bitch, really. I mean, I like T-Rex, I like Triceratops, I like Spinosaurus, and I know Spinosaurus is probably going to take a hell of a lot longer than T-Rex and Trike, since they did actually announce T-Rex and Trike. They haven't announced Spino yet as to when it might come out, but I'm afraid I can't really answer that question to probably what you want, because all my favorite dinos are coming in. Anyway, next question. Silly Willy, is this something you would really like to do in life, like the top of your bucket list? Okay, have a little think. Most people like to answer stuff like, oh, skydiving and stuff like that, and that kind of lifestyle is not really for me, so it's a bit of a hard one, because I think my bucket list kind of changes, because on my bucket list is to become a proper YouTuber. Outside of YouTube, probably moving countries, and a lot of people always ask me, well, what country? So I hate always saying that, because I don't enjoy living in England so much. It's very grey and dark, and I'm not going to talk about politics, but the whole country is shit. And it's been getting shitter. And yeah, actually, well, there you go. I've always wanted to go to space, not as an astronaut, but I think it would be really nice to see Earth and what it actually looks like from the perspective of being up there, right? That would actually be awesome, but that's probably a bit of an unrealistic bucket list. But then who knows? I mean, there are quite a few companies now that are doing stuff where you can pretty much fly in space. I know it's probably a weird answer to the question, because it's not like just this and this, but if that becomes available, then that is definitely my bucket list. I want to see what Earth looks like from space. Another question for Biscuit. What is your favorite food? Now, that is a simple question. Pizza. I'm half Italian and I'm half Slovak, and I absolutely love the Italian side of food. I am obsessed with it. I could probably eat pizza every single day of my life. Probably have different kinds of pizzas, but it's the only food that I've never once turned down or never once got bored of. I know that's again another basic bitch answer, but you know what? You cannot change my mind. Pizza is the shit for me. But what's your favorite food? Let me know. Miss T-Bloss has asked another question. If you could have any dino known to humankind as a pet, which one and why? You're probably gonna think, what the fuck, but probably a baby stego.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
They're just adorable, at least in the way that Isle made them look like. They're quite cute, and you know, I could probably get them to attack my neighbors if needed. I have lovely neighbors, so I actually wouldn't really need it for that reason, but if I'd ever had bad neighbors, I'm sure that tail would come into some good reasoning with them, let's say. And they're quite fat too, so I can imagine them being quite good pillows. As nice as a little Omniraptor, Utahraptor, Velociraptor, whatever you want to call them. I know that obviously the name itself is controversial, but you get my point. Let's just call it the Utahraptor, so most people will understand of what I'm talking about. That would be cool, but it would probably kill me as soon as it gets big, you know. I'm pretty sure Jurassic Park hasn't shown what it would actually be like. But anyway, Panzer's asked another question. Have you ever kissed a man before? I have, yeah. I've kissed your dad. Now, but on a serious note, yes, I've kissed plenty of guys before. Don't really know what that has to do with all the other questions, but thank you for asking. Hope that makes you happy. Smaug, why are you such a noob in every fucking dino? I don't know why I'm such a noob in every dino. I mean, it's probably because I hang out with you so much. Why do you always go for blue camel packy skin? Why you hate stegos? These are all asked by Smaug. The joker of the server, the bastard. Blue camel packy skin? I just like it. I like the blue one. That is kind of my main skin. I mean, I know I don't really do it as often. Don't think I've even used it for a while properly. And why do I hate stegos? I wouldn't say I hate stegos. I would say I hate stego players. But even then, there's so many different kinds of players. Let's be honest, it's not black and white. I don't hate stegos. I just hate the fact that they're in Evrima right now. They're such an apex to such a level that it's kind of pointless them being in there. There's nothing really that I feel like can combat them. There are a few people like GMV Gaming, for example. Check him out. He's a very good YouTuber. He mainly does Dino fighting and stegos and stuff like that. And he makes it look in some ways easy. But majority of the people, unfortunately, are not as skilled as him. For the average Joe, let's say, stegos are a big nightmare because there's nothing that can really fight them. Only when Utas were good in the last update, in update 5, you could fight stegos. Death. Any plans for your next subscriber milestone? I mean, I would say the next subscriber milestone would probably be the 2K, since I'm already pretty much on 1.5 and I haven't really thought about... I'll be honest with you, I didn't feel like I was going to hit 500 subs more after 1000 this quickly. And besides, I also kind of want to make it a bit more special than the 1000 one. And yeah, it just all depends mainly on what update comes out around that kind of time. So it's a rough idea, is you guys and me, we're gonna have some fun. But what it is, we're waiting for 3 more dinos to come out. I don't know how long it'll take me to hit 2K, if I'll even hit 2K. You can never say for sure. Anything can happen. But if I do hit 2K, then it all just depends on what dinosaurs are out. Billy Willy has asked another question too. On a scale from 1 to 10, how big of a dino nerd are you? I would say a solid 7.5. I know a lot of dinosaurs. I like dinosaurs. I've always enjoyed them. I've always wanted to play the Isle. I only didn't play it until I had a PC that could run it properly. And ever since I have been playing the Isle, apart from that weird time when I've been playing Warzone too much, I've always been obsessed with playing dinosaur games. I used to play a lot of Jurassic World, for example, base building game, you know, with the campaign. I enjoyed that. I have a lot of dino figurines. I'll show off some now. Like I've got this Spino, got this Stego, Trike, got this cool dinosaur skull as well. I actually got a tattoo convention when we went there. I don't know why they were selling dinosaur skulls. Obviously it's not a real one. It looked awesome, so I thought I have to have it. But yeah, and here are a few more little things too. Just to show off a bit more that, yes, I do damn indeed love my dinosaurs. Of course, I grew up with Jurassic Park. If you see that shit on TV or in cinema, how can you not fall in love with dinosaurs? They're just so awesome. Do you think you'll get a YouTube play button reward? Well, I mean, that's 100,000 subs you need to get the silver one. Then it's 1 million for gold, and then 10 million you have the platinum one. I mean, well, I would like to get at least one of those, but how to tell? I can't answer you yes or no for that, because I mean, literally just passed 1,000 subs. And that's probably going to take a lot of work that I'm more than willing to do. But yeah, you never know. That's mixed in with luck and work. That's the thing. When you get to those kinds of numbers on YouTube, that is a very big deal and many years of work. But hopefully, what is better, the Isle, Powerful Titans, or Beasts of Bermuda? I mean, well, probably goes without saying, I definitely prefer the Isle, simply because it's pretty much what I upload 99% of the time. But I'll definitely say Isle's better for me. I like the more realistic kind of feel to a game. What they will do with the game, I think is going to be amazing. Power Titans, I like a lot. I have played it a bit. I've uploaded a little bit of it. Not as much as I wanted to, just because I kind of got lost with uploading more Isle. If you want to be honest, it's that simple. But I do want to jump on it again soon and uploading some more Powerful Titans too. I can't really fault it. Beasts of Bermuda, I have never uninstalled a game so quick in my life. It just wasn't for me. Kirlilochi, I probably murdered that name, I haven't said it properly in a long time, so I'm very sorry. How did you start your content creation? How did you get the idea, motivation to start doing it? And these are some deep questions. I feel like I kind of answered it with the previous question for most of it, so I'm going to try and keep this one very quick and simple. So I started my content creation. Why did you start content creation? Again, simply because I didn't want to be working in retail anymore. How did I get the idea of it? Mainly by watching other YouTubers. I think also I like gaming, so that's why I did that too. You know, I got quite a lot of inspiration from like YouTubers like Filthy Frank. But anyway, as I said here, okay, that's more than enough questions to make a video. Thank you all, and I'll start making it next week. That was a lie because that was 2 weeks ago, but I got too busy. This has been fun. It's been a roller coaster. I didn't think I would do a Q&A for a long time, but again, as inspiration, I saw Player Zero do it, and I thought, oh, why not? I'll leave his link to his one, by the way, down below if you want to check it out. He's a great YouTuber if you don't know him. Really funny guy as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you didn't, because you were kind of hoping for something a bit more with what I have been doing, making gameplay videos, and I'm sorry, but don't worry, the next one will be a gameplay video. But if you enjoyed it, then let me know. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on Path of Titans, the Isle, Beast of Bermuda. Which one do you prefer? Why do you hate Stegos? All that kind of stuff. But yeah, let me know what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I'm repeating myself 20 times just because I have no idea what else to say. So I love all of you, and I'll hopefully see you all on the next one. Peace.